Hi. When my alarm went off, I was like, I'm an idiot. And of course, like, I didn't even try and go to bed early last night. I didn't even, not even slightly. I was like, no, I can watch one more episode of X Files. That's totally fine. Um, God, the shit I do for Cars on Track. Okay, and like the thing is too, I probably could have slept another 10 minutes, but then I was like, no, because then I'll sleep. I'll like go back to sleep, and then I'll sleep more, and then it'll be annoying, and then I like won't wake up. And at least this way, I can inhale some coffee before we get Cars on Track, and then I can be a coherent human. Um, the session doesn't even start till 4:40. Narrator, but it was not fine. It's totally fine. Everything's totally fine. They finished. Free practice 2 was at 2:30 a.m. my time. Dan Tickton was the top of the times. Okay, I don't think Nick was in free practice 1. Because the cheat I think only had Edo. But he was in free practice 2. Let's see. Let's see. So, oh, did that get posted? Hang on, let me check. We're checking Friday's video right now. My Wi-Fi was out, so that's why there was no stream yesterday. For those of you that don't follow me on the other platforms. My building gave us a whopping 15 minutes of notice, okay, before they shut off the power for the common areas of my building for 45 minutes, okay? So like elevators, hallways, things like that, okay? It was very weird. For some reason, okay, good. All right, there we go. Making sure the video posted. It looks like it did fine. Okay. Good morning, Swell. Good morning. But they cut off the power for 45 minutes. Okay, which not a big deal. It was in the common areas. Hermes and I just like hunkered down. Not a big deal. Problem is that in that 45 minutes when they shut off the power, they somehow reset our internet hub. Okay, because all of my building is on the same internet. Okay. So when they shut off the power, it reset something and didn't turn the hub back on. So none of our individual units' Wi-Fi's were working. And like when I say, and it wasn't 45 minutes, it was a good 6 hours we had no internet, which is, it happens. But unfortunately, my job is to be online. And so that was a nightmare. For some reason, too, the lobby's Wi Fi in the common area of the building was working. So finally, I was like, let me just get all the stuff I need to get filmed, and then I'll go downstairs and edit. But like even like the video for today, I had to download that, so like I couldn't do that yet. Like it was just a nightmare because it was not expected, and we had no warning whatsoever that this was even a possibility. So super annoying. Everything's fine. Everything got sorted, but it was really kind of like wonky in and out as I was like coming back up last night. So I was like, let's not go live. I don't want to risk it. So if there are any connection issues, I am sorry. Right now it says everything is excellent. On mine, it says we have 0 drop frames. So hoping everything is fine on this end. But that's why there was no stream yesterday. So it's just one of those things where it's annoying. And it's like, I felt bad, but I was also annoyed. You know, when you realize some of your neighbors, like, uh, a lot of my neighbors work from home. We're in LA. A lot of my neighbors are creatives. I have a lot of students that live here as well. And so a lot of people working down in the lobby. Understandable for those that didn't want to like go to a coffee shop or something. Okay. Um, Tell me why one of my neighbors thought it was like a really good idea to do a work call, video call on speaker, no headphones in the common area. And I wanted to be like, girl, I feel like this is proprietary. Like why do I know about this film's release schedule now? Why do I know that? What what are we doing? Like, and it's not, I had headphones, like, I don't want to be a bitch, but I'm also like, it's not even like you're annoying me. It's more so I'm like, girl, you're gonna get in trouble. Like, I, I'm not a complete bitch. Some people in here might be, you know? I did just knock into my coffee. One moment. Okay, nothing hit the keyboard. Jesus. Do I have a towel up here? I don't. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hi, Bubba's. Enjoy the chair stream for 5 minutes while I don't even remember how I got this. I think it's a gift. It's one of those like reusable napkin things because all of my towels are in the dryer. I don't really use paper towels because I just stopped buying them because I was like, this is annoying to buy. And so I have like 80 towels, but of course I washed all of them. Okay, it's mostly on my desk mat, which is fine. I can toss this in the washing machine, no problem, so. Okay. I think Mercury's in retrograde. Why is everything not going well? Is it Mercury in retrograde? Because yesterday was just annoying. And I'm about to do my tax stuff, so I need everything to actually go better. Everything needs to be sorted out. Okay. Oh, no, it's not pre-Friday the 13th. Hun, it is Friday the 13th. For me, it is Friday the 13th, but that was yesterday. Today is Friday the 13th. I usually don't have bad luck on Friday the 13th, though. I usually have, like, pretty solid luck. So, I don't know what's going on. Talk about yesterday. I see. I see what you mean. Alright. Okay, I think that's as dry as we're gonna get. Okay. Let me wipe this off more. My desk mat will be damp slightly for a little bit, but I will get it washed later. Bubba's, did you come up here? Or are you downstairs? God, it's so early. Hermes hates when I'm up this early because he's like, we can't even go outside yet, which we could, but he doesn't even like going outside this early. So, like, I can't even take him out yet. He's not for it. I can check if Mercury's in retrograde. Let's see. God, my hair is a mess. I slept with my hair in a bun last night, which I rarely do. And you can tell. Is Mercury... Why can't I spell Mercury in... No, Mercury is not in retrograde. Something else must be bumming you out. Mercury turns retrograde, okay, on the 26th. So let's start leave to everybody sleep. Yeah, no shit. God. Oh, while we're here, I blocked someone on TikTok last night. If I even perceive that your comment might be about my boobs, and I think this person was talking about my boobs, I'll block you for funsies. I'll just block you. All right. some dude commented on a post, again, where I'm in a sweater, because they love doing it when I'm fully clothed, okay? Love those little puffies. I want to hit people with hammers. Like, so I just want to like I want to be clear. Because we talked yesterday about, or not yesterday, the day before, we talked about how men don't realize how creepy they sound in comments on women creators' posts. But if you have any of the audacity to make a thinly veiled comment about my boobs, I will turbo block you, okay? The clicky clacky is so satisfying. Thank you. I can pull up the stream I'm using. Is it open yet? Oh, it's probably not up yet. Yeah, they're just showing football. No, okay, so we already have a little bit of drama. I'm sure there's more today. We just had some more of the morning sessions of the testing for Formula One, okay? But yesterday we had some drama, okay? So after testing, they did media, okay? And someone reported that Max is not happy, okay, with the new cars. He compared that, he said they're not fun to drive and they're glorified Formula E cars. Which, why are we taking shots at Formula E, Max? Has Max driven a Formula E car? I'm assuming he has at some point. I don't know when he would have done that. Or unless he's referring to Formula Extreme, or no, it would have been Extreme Formula, not FE. It was a tweet from a journalist that said FE, so I'm assuming it's Formula E, because that's how Formula E is usually abbreviated. And he was like making comments about, this doesn't make me want to stay in the sport. This is not fun to drive. So then Lando Norris, he said, if he wants to retire, he can go. I did have fun racing these new cars. We get paid a shitload of money to drive, so we should just drive. Which, I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm also saying that, like, I do think it's important to vocalize complaints you have with these new regulations, because the people making the regulations are not always experiencing what these are doing to these cars or to the body of these drivers. You should be vocalizing any issues you have, not just with your team, but in general, especially if you feel something is deeply unsafe. But that being said as well, Max will bitch and moan till the cows come home, and yet he'll still make a podium out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I also get where it's like, hey, can you shut up for like 5 minutes? But as someone that is a complainer, I love complaining, okay? It is fine. Like, it's just kind of funny that we're already seeing, some issues. I mean, yeah, I know. My friend sent me both of those messages of like their quotes and was like, the girls are fighting. And I was like, of course they are. I don't think there's anything else yet from them. I have exactly, I think, one tissue left. Yeah. See, the sheep sweater returns. I was like, the world is on fire. I need to wear the sheep sweater. Can't stay. I have class in a bit, but I started a game where soup is the galaxy's most valuable commodity. Mood. So I named my company Hermes Sock Fund. Have a good day. Stream. Thank you. Yeah. No, Matt, I get your point, though. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, here, I'll read the actual quotes because I'll pull up I just pulled up Twitter. So it's so funny because Twitter added a like pin for your messages. It's like, yeah, my messages aren't gonna, I don't give a shit. What do you think I'm sending in messages? Who gives a shit? So the first message is from John Noble. We've just had an astonishing press conference with Max Verstappen. He is very unhappy with the 2026 cars, says they are no fun. He claims the cars are anti-racing and just like FE on steroids, story to follow. Apparently, F1 drivers are contacting the CEO of Formula E to look for a drive, but I don't think that's not how it works. Contact a team. What are we doing? Have fun in class. Yep. Okay, so that was that message. And then this is from Motorsport. Norris on Max's criticism of the new F1 cars. If he wants to retire, he can retire. Formula One changes all the time. We get paid a stupid amount, sorry, I said shit ton, a stupid amount of money to drive. So you can't really complain at the end of the day. Any driver can go and find something else to do. And I hear you, but you absolutely can complain at the end of the day. Again, I agree. You guys get paid a ton of money, okay? However, you get paid a lot of money for a variety of reasons, one of which is that this sport could kill you. You could die doing this. You could be maimed or grievously injured. So if you have an issue with the cars, you should vocalize that. And I'm sorry that McLaren has such a weird culture that any form of complaints is like, this is like in a low key, it's like, if you want to complain, you can leave. Like, okay. Like, Lando is the one that said the second quote. Max said the first one. Max, 4-time world champion. Lando, 1-time world champion. Which I'm so curious to see how Lando does this season. I think he's either going to rise to the occasion and perform really well. I low-key don't think him or Max are going to win the championship this year, but we really have no way of knowing yet until we see cars on track. I'll have a better understanding after Australia. Could go either way. Just because with these new regulations, I do think we'll see like a shock upset of like who's performing well. Plus, we have 2 new drivers back on the grid, with the new car. So I think it'll be interesting. But he easily could. We saw how he was in 2024 with the pressure of getting his first win and then suddenly battling for the championship. We haven't seen that, and then like he adjusted a lot last year, I would say. I am really curious to see how he does now with okay, well, you did it, now what? Are you going to defend it? Are you going to beat Max again? Oh, you lost this race. Is Lando Norris washed? Like, I think we're going to see, it's going to be interesting to see how he handles this new shift and how people talk about him because they've been shown that he can do it, To be fair, Lando likes to take jabs at Max. Yeah, and it rarely goes well for him. He just ends up looking like a petulant child. Also, they used to be friends. I don't think after 2025 they've been friends. 2024, when everything happened with the contact, things like that. They've clearly have not been friends in the same way since. I'm actually really curious to watch Drive to Survive this season. Because I think we might see. I don't know if these two would show it the same way that I don't think Oscar and Lando would show it, that they're only friends when the cameras are rolling. The physicality that goes into being a driver, exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get paid a lot of money, but that the don't complain doesn't really work considering the physicality. I would complain too. Yeah, true. Like, it's been clear, there's been a few instances, especially last season, where like jabs were made, but Lando also, respectfully, regularly kind of punches above his weight class when he is taking jabs at other drivers, in my opinion. Because sometimes he does it, and it's like taking a jab at Lewis Hamilton. And it's like, and like he'll, like where he'll say that like Lewis is washed or something. It's real weird. Oh yeah, every time Christian Horner is on my screen, I'm just gonna boo him. If Alpine brings him back onto the grid, I'm just gonna be triple annoyed because it's like, Alpine, I already barely think of you. I'm already mad at you, you know? Like when I do think of you, okay, I'm already irritated. If you bring back Christian Horner, you will have an enemy of me, okay? Like it's going to happen, you know? And so yeah, in Drive to Survive, there's a quote that's like, I've had something taken away from me that wasn't my choice for losing his place at Red Bull. And everyone's like acting like he wasn't kicking drivers out of their seats constantly without giving them a choice, which is really funny. I'll give him that. That person that. You. Give me the stream. Okay, we still are in an ad. But yeah. God. Oh, Pam Bondi is an idiot, by the way. I'm so sorry. I know it's early, but I'm like, how's the running going? Are you considering any 5Ks? I haven't picked any out. There's one in March that I would like to do, but I got to figure out, I'm going to Japan in March, so I got to figure out what works when, where, how, why, you know? So I got to find a time that works. We'll see, because I think the one is when I'm already out of town, the one that I was looking at. So I got to check the dates. But I'm up to 2 miles. Times are horrible, but alas, you know, I've just been doing treadmill. I haven't been like running out and about because it's just been so warm. So I'm gonna run again today. But yeah, we'll see. Also for the sessions tomorrow, so we'll go live for qualifying. The race is at 9, so we'll get off the stream. I'll go back to sleep for an hour, and then we'll come back, or an hour or so, and then we'll come back for the 9 a.m. race, okay? Tomorrow, there's another race. Okay. Oops. They're racing in Jeddah again. They're in Jeddah right now. They're racing again tomorrow, okay? Which we're going to see, because tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I might just watch that one on my own, and then we'll talk about it. Because I'm going to an event that's like a singles thing. Who knows if it's a video? Who knows if I'll find love? Who knows, you know? But my friend wants me to go check it out. So we might not have time to stream because it's like an all-day thing that I'm going to. However, we will be live again Sunday for Formula E because there's the Evo sessions. And supposedly I get to stream the Evo session. So I need to figure out more of that. So hang on, actually, while we're doing this, let me check. Okay. Let's see. let's see. Supposedly we get to stream the Evo sessions, as in allegedly we get footage on screen. We'll see. But worst case scenario, it's all going to be live on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch those, but that's the YouTubers and such racing in Formula E. They did it weird this time. I don't like that they waited so long to share who was racing for the different teams. They announced them last weekend, and they're racing this weekend. Which I feel like they waited too long to announce that they were even doing another Evo session. So we'll see. They're making it easier, it looks like, to watch it. So we'll see. But I might fall asleep. That's okay, Kuna. You got this. Okay, come on, give me the stream. It's almost time. Nope, wrong stream. Oh, here we go. It's almost time. Mitch Evans. They're talking with Mitch. Okay, this stream is buffering like crazy, so that's fun. Come on. See if this one works. Okay, this one only has F1, so that's not gonna work. Straight up not. Austin Evans? No. I feel like you guys say I look like him a lot. Yeah, no, I'm not. We are just two white people in glasses. We all look the same. Okay, I would love if this stream would work. Sorry, one of your videos showed up on my algo, and I was like, why does she look like she could gender swap of Austin Evans? I hear that a lot of him and various other male creators. This stream is buffering so bad. Who knows if it'll work. If it doesn't work, we're turning off the stream and I'm going back to sleep. Oh, Roland hit the wall in FP2? Why did we not lead with that? It's so funny hearing how drivers talk with their race engineers. Roland's like, stupid mistake. It's fine. It's fine. It was a good look. It's fine. No, it's not fine. God, Formula E, I need you to fix your graphics for your radio messages. Because that was a block of text and it wasn't separated by color. It wasn't even separated by indents whatsoever. Been to Azerbaijan? I have not. Okay, come on. Give me the stream. Come on. It's time. Alrighty. 19 turns, 3 kilometers long. Fastest race lap is 117.49. Okay, yeah, this is going to be annoying all day. I'm going to have to keep refreshing this. Thank you for following. Girls will save the world. Thank you. I do love that you weren't even following me and you came into chat to be like, are you related to this person? That's really funny. It's not a big deal. I just find that funny. But yeah, I need this stream to work. Come on. Come on. Okay, let me check if I can get it on my phone. We'll see. God, I can't spell this morning. Okay, I'm so tired. Okay. Why must y'all make it annoying to watch in the US? Watch live. Give me a link. Discovery Plus. No one has Discovery Plus. Why are we doing this to me? Ugh. Come on. Okay, Group A is going. Bless you. Thank you. Are we rooting for Mahendra? We're rooting for whoever we feel like it, truly. 8 minutes, 32 seconds left. Am I gonna have to refresh this stream every single time? No. It doesn't even show me who's in Group A. They're just getting started. Let's see. Tell me who's in Group A. It was your Jack Doherty video? That'll do it. Come on. It's crazy because I can't even read the text on screen. Because it's like artifacting like crazy. I can hear the commentary, but then that just cut out. And now the screen went dark. Again. And I don't know if it's the stream itself or my internet. Vern said, I got alert G9. Can I acknowledge? Yes, acknowledge. Manage your top speed and tire pressures. Why are we not showing me who's... Okay, Mueller. Here it comes. NATO. Okay, everyone's setting tire times. I don't know why they're not showing everyone who's in Group A, but they're finally showing who's setting times. Oh my god. This stream. Make it... Please get a US streaming partner. This is absurd. That's not Discovery Plus, because what are we doing? Because, like, if it's here, then I should be able to watch it on HBO if it's on Discovery Plus. Why do I have to do it via Discovery Plus? I got up to pee and now I can't go back to sleep. I am sorry. You have to pee and then we're like, I need to tell her. I'm sorry, it's so funny. Oh my god. Come on. All right, 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Mueller, NATO, Mortara, and Degrassi are in the top of the time so far. If it would work. Okay. We're going to refresh this one. And we're going to start here. Qualifying. It's got to be the stream itself, because this is a mess. Boy, me jumped up. Let's try this one. No, anyone potty. I'm just awake and watching streams until I get my sleepies back. Okay, gotcha. And my clicky clacky stream is just straight up not working. My god. Okay, the race is gonna work. Stream is not gonna work. Okay, hang on. Qualifying. Load. Cause it's like the stream is running for like 2 seconds at a time. This is insufferable. Come on. Okay, yeah, fuck it. We're calling it. Sorry, chat. I'm not doing this. Let's hope it works later for the race itself. If not, we at least have the race on another stream. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to go back to sleep. And I'll see you guys later. Okay? Sorry. I don't know why it's not working. It's been working this whole time. Apologies. If I had other options, I mean, we can sit here and I can just, like, update you on the live timings, but I don't even want to do that because then I'll be annoyed. You guys will just see me sit here being annoyed. Like, that's what'll happen. Yeah, we can look at the live timings on the site, but like that'll just annoy me. Okay, currently as I'm shutting it off with 1 minute to go, here, we'll wait for the end of this group A, and then we'll call it. Let me get to the end of group A. 45 seconds to go. Right now, NATO, Mortara, Muller, and Vern are the ones going through to the dual stage, but we shall see. Okay. Finished. All right. So we got Vern, Muller, Mortara, and NATO. They're finishing up the lap still, but I think that's probably locked in. Let's see. Muller's under investigation for track limits, so if he's out, if they delete his time, then Dennis would go through, but... Yeah, Nick got to 6th. Nick DeVries. But yeah, that's all. Alrighty. I'll see you guys later.